What is up, my cuties? How ya doing? Hope you're doing good. Now, we all have been threatened in funny ways, in one way or another, by our moms. Now, here in the South, you bet your bottom dollars that you're gonna get your butt tanned, or hide, your hide. Gonna tan your hide, however you want to do it. So, I'm going over the funniest ways Southern mamas have threatened. And it's wonder how any of us survived, because clearly all of our Southern mothers had some hell planned for us when we acted up. I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. Most definitely. Now, as children, or adults, we've been threatened to some unfathomable dooms in our days. We all know the classic Southern Mama's threat. Now, thankfully, our mothers were employing hyperbole, when they opted to get creative. Now, suggesting elaborate ways of getting us to behave at home, at school, at church, and around the neighborhood, in the car, or on vacations. You know, don't make me turn this car around. That's a classic one. And that conjured up some funniest ways mothers have threatened. And there was some shared and overshared. And some even recalled times that mothers have threatened other people. Yes. Luckily, we can look back and laugh now that we know we're safe. And here are some greatest threats and insults you could conjure by memory. 1. The mirror. Now, Teresa Waddell Bates, from what I pulled up, my youngest was laughing because her older sister was in trouble. Their grandpa was there and asked the youngest if she liked seeing someone in trouble. And she said yes. So he held up a mirror to her and swatted her. Yep, we Southerners, yeah. The switch permission. Yeah. Now, Shawanda Kirschmeyer, my mom would make me walk across the street to the neighbor, knock on the door, and ask permission to pick a willow switch from her tree. I would then have to thank her for the gift of the switch and let her know how it worked. Yes. Now, funny story with my mom and her brother. Now, they were outside playing, and my grandmother said, "Don't crawl up to the roof," or what they were doing. They did. She'd not told them once but twice not to do it. She made them go get a switch. "We won't do it again, we won't do it again." I know you won't do it again. Yeah. The missing persons report. Now, Glenda Smith's sweat. My mother used to tell us when we misbehaved as children these exact words: "I will kill you, and tell God you ran away, so even He won't be looking for you." Scariest thing I've ever heard, considering in the South you are always told God loves all the little children and watches over them. Yeah. Number 4. The laughing artist. Now, Lori Schaffer, Southern mamas can make a threat and a verb, yes, out of everything. "Mama, I dropped my cookie." "What?" "I'll cookie you." Number 5, the mop and broom. Now, Tom Tanker Slay, I think that's how you say it. No, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. Not said to me, but I was present. My mother to a lady flirting with my dad. Ooh. Nope. I'll use your head for a mop and put your butt in your butt for a broom, and I'll clean this entire place. Yes. Yes. The stool. You know, you don't mess with this other woman's man. And vice versa. Yeah, you're gonna get your butt kicked. And again, number 6, the stool. Lisa Peer Graves. My granny used to say, you might be bigger than me, but that won't stop me from standing on a stool and smacking your face. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. And yes, number 7 is my all-time favorite because my aunt did this. The bloody end. Now, Ashley Dawn, this comes from Ashley Dawn Emery. My mama once told me she was going to tear my arm off and beat me with the bloody stump of it. Bloody end of it, yeah. My aunt did the same thing to a kid, yeah. I don't know what I had done to warrant my sweet mother saying this, but it must have been a doozy. Yes. Now, number 8, the pickup procedure. Allison Macy Jones. My mama would threaten to slap my face across the room and then make me go pick it up. Yes, yep. Not so much for my mama, but for my sister. The very idea of blindly searching for my own face was beyond terrifying to me. Now those were threats from Southern mamas. And now we're going to go to a different one. It is more of a news type deal. And it's kind of a creepy one. So we're going to go from... No, actually we're going to go to this news. New study says that vegetarians, yes, vegetarians, are less healthy than meat eaters. Yeah. Now, if you're a meat eater, we've got good news. I've got good news. If you're a vegetarian, well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm going to break it lightly. So, just give me one sec. Yeah, so sorry to break it to you, vegetarians. We're meat eaters. We got this. Nothing against you guys. But a new study is causing some controversy after claiming that vegetarians are generally less healthy than meat eaters. Now, the scientists behind the study claim that non-meat eaters suffer a greater risk of physical and mental illness. But is this reason enough to chow down on a juicy burger or cut into a tender Texas steak before you head to the Big Texan in Amarillo and order that 72 ounce steak challenge? Let's check out the details behind this claim here, shall we? Now, the Medical University of Graz in Austria conducted the study using data from Australian Health Interview Survey and featured 1,320 subjects. Now, according to the independent.co.uk, the study showed that the vegetarian diet, as characterized by a low consumption of saturated fat and cholesterol due to a higher intake of fruits, vegetables, and whole grain products, appeared to carry elevated risk of cancer, allergies, and mental health problems. I told you so. Sorry, oh no. Now, the mental illness included depression and anxiety. That's not nothing to laugh at. Now, vegetarians boasted lower body mass indexes and drank less alcohol, the study revealed, yet they were still less healthy physically and mentally on average than meat eaters. Now, the study reported has shown that Australian adults who consume a vegetarian diet are less healthy in terms of cancers, allergies, and mental health disorders, have a lower quality of life, and also require more medical treatment. It should be noted that the study doesn't attempt to prove the cause and effect, but notes the correlation. It does, however, call into question the popular claim of the health benefits of a vegetarian diet. Now, the Austrian study comes in contrast to an earlier study published in the British Journal of Cancer. 10 years ago, okay guys, 10 years ago, that study made headlines reporting that vegetarians have less risk for developing cancer than carnivores. Okay. It reported that the vegetarian diets appeared to offer reduced risk of blood cancer and cancer overall. So, what is y'all's guys' opinion on that? I will want to know. And lastly, it's going to get kind of creepy here, okay guys? Robert the doll. Yes. I am going to go over the terrifying story behind the world's most haunted doll. Robert the doll. Now, Robert, who stands over 3 feet, was gifted to Robert Eugene. Hold on. Be right back, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Now, he was gifted to Robert Eugene Otto of the Otto family. As all narcissists do, Otto named the doll after himself. Now, as if his unsettling beady eyes and haunting expressions failed to give it away, Robert is supposedly a cursed doll. Some say a servant of the family performed voodoo magic on the doll, while others speculate that his young owner simply poured too much of himself into the doll, and it eventually came to life. Now, regardless of the origins behind the curse, Robert managed to instill fear among Otto's parents and the townspeople. Missing objects and strange sounds made in the house at night were blamed on Robert by his owner. Now, the doll now resides in a museum where even behind glass panels, it still manages to cause havoc with those who take its picture. Gotta love Florida. That's where it's at. So, my cuties, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I put up a video or go live. And also comment below on what other videos you would like to see. Love you guys. Smooches and hugs. Bye.